What is going on, guys? We are back. We have some more Pokemon TCG Pocket for you guys today. I know it's a little bit earlier than when I normally stream things, so, I'm not expecting really the regular audience today, but nevertheless, I got off of work a little bit early. I wanted to be able to open up some packs. I was fiending for it. Like, people say this game's not addicting. It is. Holy... Anyways. Yeah, so this is my first stream back. Really haven't really recorded since I got back from my wedding and everything like that. So I do really appreciate everyone that super supportive while I was gone. Shout out to everybody that left a comment or whatever on any of the videos leading up to it. So I do appreciate it. We're gonna get back into the grind of things. We're gonna do this stream and then I'm gonna record a couple episodes of Omega Ruby chest locks, so yeah, be on the lookout for those. But yeah, I mean, Shining Revelry got announced basically the day of the wedding, so super surprising. And of course it was always like, of course it's gonna be happening on this day, like of course it is. But it's okay. It's okay. We made everything work. They've got my reaction video to the trailer of it a few days ago. And so today's episode is going to be opening up all the packs. And I think there's some really cool stuff in here. Obviously, shiny Pokemon are kind of chase cards or chase Pokemon in the regular game. And so there was actually a Pokemon Day. There was not Pokemon Day. There was a Nintendo Direct today, wasn't there? I think they announced something with Legends ZA in that as well, so I think there's more stuff that came out in terms of the new games, but getting sidetracked here. We're on TCG Pocket today, but I have cleared out all the decks. We're gonna be making some new decks as well, so we can actually start putting out videos for that. I think we might even do some solo battles today. Whatever we get out of cards, we'll try to figure out a deck for those, and then we'll probably take a little bit of time from there and see, maybe we do some solo battles and then try to open up a little bit more packs. I did get one set of gold, so you should be free to be able to open up some packs today at the very least. So yeah, I would appreciate it though if you did leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already though, because I do appreciate the support. I don't live stream very much. Technically we are at the point where you guys can actually sign up for super chats and stuff like that. I don't stream enough. I don't recommend doing that as of right now, but if you do want to directly support me on the channel, then by all means, I'm recommending that you don't, because the super chats, I think they're monthly subscriptions and not time things. So I would suggest wait till we're at 1,000, if we ever hit 1,000, and we'll try to do more things then. So but yeah, let's get into some of these packs here. I'm just fiending. So we have 4 free packs to start, and then we have 110 hourglasses, so we have right at the number to get a full set from that. And then we have, I think, around 700 something gold, so that should be pretty much to the max that you can spend or close to it. So that should be more than enough, and then we can go into the solo battles after we open packs and really see what we can do against solo trainer battles. So and then anything that left over, we have wonder picks that we can try to accomplish with that as well. So yeah, let's just hop right into the first pack and let's see what we can get. So one thing I wish they would change though is that you can actually open up your free packs first over your premium. I just feel like since you're paying money to have extra packs, that you should be able to choose what order they come in, right? The premium ones expire. They don't expire, but they only build up over a 12-hour period, where the same 12 hours gives you the 2, right, the free one. So I feel like you should have a little bit more flexibility on it, but it is fine regardless. So let's just open up these packs and let's see what we can acquire today. So first pack, hopefully first pack hype and get something real here. All right. So a Hitmonchan. So 3 energy for 90 seems really aggressive. It's not for a basic, it's okay, but like we've seen like better things. So I don't know how much this Hitmonchan's gonna get played. It could still fit in a Lucario deck where you maybe have something to build in the back, but yeah, I don't think it's that great. Paldean Wooper, my boy Gilko is gonna be so ecstatic about this card. Don't so ecstatic, but your active Pokemon is now poison, which is a really good ramp into the Clodsire that we did see in the trailer. Pretty much you can lead with this, and then turn 2 go in, or if you get this going second, like attack with this turn 1, your opponent's Pokemon is poisoned, plus you do 10 damage, so you're doing 20 in total, and then you come back next turn and clap for 120. Like, it's a fast way to ramp some damage, so it's very, very good. Yeah. Hitmonlee, this is a front-facing Hitmonlee attacking. Honestly, I think this Hitmonlee's a little worse than the previous one. I actually think that the other one holds like a really niche place in the game of being able to attack the bench, where this one's just straight 1 punch 30. This is effectively Hitmonlee that we already have, and it's just player choice of Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. Paldean Tauros, not great. 3 energy for 80, and also does 10 to itself. The only nice part is that this can have 2 colorless energy attached to it, and so it can be played in a multicolor deck. You know, think of Tauros, think of Duruddagon, like they could all be paired kind of together, I guess. Flamingo, double kick, flip 2 coins, attack does damage, 50 damage for each heads. This is basically a basic version of Marowak with about 60 less damage potential. Yeah, so and I mean, at the same time, it's also a little bit better Kangaskhan in a way, right? So there is that. I don't know how much it's gonna get used. I think the coin flip thing, at this point, I prefer not using coin flips if I can help it. So the first pack, there was nothing in there, but I will appreciate the fact we got 3 fighting types out of that. So we'll take. And put them in. So there's 72 cards to acquire in this set. So a little bit more than the previous one with the Mew and stuff like that. So not Triumphant. Yeah, Triumphant Light, right? That was a one of. Spiritomb. Yo, what is going on, Gail? How are you today? Yeah, not really morning, but you know, we'll take it. It's morning somewhere, right? So we're good. So Spiritomb here is what we're getting here. First card. For Room, just a 1 for Headbutt. I think we saw this one in the trailer. It's a shiny version. I haven't seen the evolved form of it yet, so I haven't seen that. But of course, another Paldean Wooper. And this is Baby Magmar. So a 1 energy, 20 damage is actually not bad, actually. Pair this with Blaine that does 50 damage, right? I think it's a little bit easier in the Blaine decks to run with less energy. Of course, the main damage dealer is always going to be Ninetales. But yeah, I mean, this Magmar is pretty good. Tentacruel, Wave Splash for 40, just working away. About to head to a meeting. No, this is actually the first packs. We're just starting. We're still on the free packs before we can get into anything. So, yeah, you got here right for pack number 1. So, and pack number 2 here. So, hopefully we get something though. But yeah. Yeah, I feel that though. Tomorrow, I got all meetings tomorrow. It's gonna be a grind tomorrow, but able to get a little early today and start this stream up a little early, so I want to take advantage of it. Okay, pack number 3. Yep. Weasel, I love the artwork on this Weasel. I don't know that it's better than the other, and I appreciate the best wishes for luck. Bless you with your shiny. How about you bless me with a God Pack? How about that? Bidoof, honestly, I prefer the one that, like, the superpower one that just, like, does half to your opponent. I think that's much better than this Bidoof, but you pair that with the Bibarel, I think it'll be pretty decent. Tommy, 20 damage for 1 energy. Not bad. Not bad. And then we get Red. So, of course, we already talked about Red a little bit in my reaction video, but this could replace Giovanni in some decks, but I think it's going to be more dependent on how the meta really shapes out. But I think overall, like, Red's super card, and oh, there's the Revelry. Here we go. So, 3 energy. Flip a coin if heads. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage. This is Baby Bastiodon. Ooh, okay. Baby Bastiodon potential. A little bit less HP, a little bit less damage, but it's 1 less commitment to a card. And the whole line is, well, it's searchable with a Pokeball for the baby form. That's actually pretty big. That's pretty big. I don't know how playable it will be, like, in terms of, like, people gonna Revelry all the way to the top, but, like, I think that it is pretty decent nonetheless. Definitely can play this with Skarmory still, right? Like, still do everything else except I guess maybe Skarmory wants to be your lead though, but yeah, like, that is the nice part about the fossils, right? But I think a 1-stage evolution that can kind of do Bastiodon things is kind of cool. All right, last free pack before we get into stuff. And I do believe that the ratio is supposed to be 1 in every 10 packs, supposed to be like an EX or something like that. So hopefully we continue kind of in that vein. Licky Licky, is anyone playing this over the EX at this point? I mean, I guess it's just a non-EX option. I don't even remember the other Licky. That's the crazy part. Okay, another Bidoof, another Revelry, Machoke with 2 energy pummel. I think flip a coin to do 60. I think the other Machoke is just better. Low key. Because, like, guaranteed 50 for 2 energy is better than coin flip 60. So I don't know if this one gets play at all. Charmeleon, though, that card's dope. That one's way better than the previous one because 1 less energy commitment is so much better. Because you can now ramp Charmander to Charmeleon to Charizard, right? Even if you're playing with the new one or the old one still has a 3 attack, right? So, you know, Ember into Combustion at 40, and then you can at least slash for 60 for 3. So I think that's really strong. I think that's a much better Charmeleon, and that's a dope artwork. That guy looks like he is literally sitting there on Pride Rock, just like ready to go. Okay. So free packs didn't get anything crazy, but it's okay. It's okay. So pick up this Charmeleon. Yep. So we have 17 to 72. So we're 1/10 of the way there, or 1/10, 1/7 of the way there. Free pack, 10 pack. 110 plus 5. Really? Oh, they must have raised the non-paid. They must have raised it a little bit. That's unfortunate. It's okay. Okay. So first 10 pack of the day. Let's see what we can pull. This should have at least an EX in there. We got no rainbows in it though. So hopefully we get something good. Wiglet. Looks like it's just 1 energy, random 30 onto anything. Okay, so we saw one trio, so I mean it's basically just baby version of that. I mean the fact that you can't choose it makes it hard to play, but I think if you get this early enough, I don't think it's really gonna matter. But not bad. 1 damage, 1 energy, 20 attack rollout. I do think that I would. We already have this Jigglypuff, right? Just with different artwork. So I think overall, I think people were playing the one that put people to sleep a little bit more. Just that's a way more impactful effect, even late game when you're losing, or like kind of on the back foot. I think that Jigglypuff is just more versatile than this one. So probably not playable, but you know, cool artwork on it. Another Drifloon, 1 energy for 40. So I guess this is just an evolution that just does well going first. Low damage though is a little rough, and under 100 HP is sometimes a challenge. So, but 0 retreat cost, which is not. So, and a Shroodle. Very cool little artwork on this one. 1 damage, 20 for Nod. This is just your basic, right? Yeah, nothing really to complain about that. And a full art Tatsuguri. Very, very cool. Okay, so this has no retreat cost when you're playing a Donzoto. We still haven't seen Donzoto, so I mean, but again, it's a basic one, you know, basic 70 HP, 1 energy, 20, 1 retreat cost. It's not amazing, but if you do get it as a lead, at least you can switch it out, and then it kind of gives your Donzoto whatever it needs, whatever. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Okay, so pack number 2, we get a Weedle with Multiply. So put 1 Weedle from your deck into your bench. So this is effectively the same as the Coughing that we got in the newer, the last time we got a Coughing. People still played the old one, but I think on Weedle, just where Beedrill is a 2-stage evolution, I think you might see it a little more, because I think what's going to happen is people are going to want a Pokemon communication, and they're not going to want to have the Weedle as a possible option. Oh, right, but you are going to have to use the move and have to communicate the next turn, but that gives you an extra draw. But it pulls it out of your deck super early. I think it's actually decent. I think it at least gives you the option, right? And then you actually have it on your bench. It actually did something when you end your turn, which means you can probably evolve that second Weedle the next turn too, right? And we get Beedrill EX. Speaking of my boy, look at that boy go. 170 HP, that's the biggest bug you've ever seen in your life. Crushing Spear, obviously, this is a really good card. If you can get it on ramp early game, this card is going to be a nuisance for everybody. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I think this is really a card that could really counter, like, the high energy cards, like Charizard, Palkia, even Dialga, you know, Arceus to a degree, right? You can always kind of, if you can get this up early enough, you can stop them. I mean, maybe not Arceus, but like, you know, Dialga, you can stop it from doing its 100 attack, right? So you're going to have Erica support. You're going to have a ton of healing available to you. It's a grass deck, you know, people play Shaman all the time, like even in non-grass decks. So act like I won't play a Shaman with this Beedrill and pop off. But I do think that the original Beedrill, though, being a 1 energy 70 attacker is going to make it that that card is still going to be played as a 1-of in these Beedrill EX decks, because you can have a non-EX option to attack with. So I think that's really, really good. Mr. Mime, flip 4 coins. This attack does 20 damage. So on average, you're doing 40 damage. I think I prefer the other one, where you just took away damage from your next attack. Better than this one, but, you know, Mr. Mime out here. And a second Weedle, perfect. Team Rocket Grunt. So this is sort of kind of anti-Misty. The only thing that I think that I'm concerned about with this card on flipping a coin to get tails for each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's Pokemon. I do think this is very strong. However, I also think that cards that are reactionary tend to not be as good as cards that are proactive, right? Misty is a proactive card. It allows you to get energy, right? Then you get to attack with that energy potentially in that turn. Team Rocket Grunt is literally going to be, they've already used Misty, they already got the benefits of the card, and now you're flipping a coin hoping to get the same amount or more coins than they did. I think some decks will appreciate this. I think some decks won't care about it, is kind of where I'm thinking. the low energy cost decks like Executor just do not care about this card at all. Carnivine doesn't care about this card at all. I'm trying to think of other cards, right? Like, but, and again, there's also a 50% chance that this card does nothing for you. And I don't know. Like, the thing is, Misty gives you an opportunity to win the game on the spot. Team Rocket Grunt, you still have to survive that attack and then do your 50% chance. And then it has to be impactful enough for you, right? So, because only getting one just slows them down one turn. And early game, that might be a big deal, but late game, it probably isn't, right? So, I have some concerns about this, but I do think it's an okay card. I do. Okay. Pack number 3, another Hitmonlee. A new Pinsir. We did see this in the trailer, right? It's just not great. Did we see this in the trailer? I don't even know. But, flip a coin and take it. Tails attack does 40 more damage for each heads. So, potential 50 and then flip coins to do more. I mean, if this worked with Barry, it'd maybe be a different conversation. But the fact that it doesn't, 3 energy commitment to maybe only do 50 is bad. So, I don't know that people are going to play this. Lickitung! 2 energy for 30 damage for rollout is... And then take a tough. So this is the middle stage, right? So flip a coin. If heads, attack does 30 damage more. So it seems like the whole line's gonna be a coin flip. I'm pretty sure that I said that Tinkaton was more like a 2-stage evolution version of Marowak to a degree. So I guess this is sort of kind of just baby version of it. I don't know how good it's gonna be if the whole line's like that. Like, imagine you just got a string of 3 tails in a row. And then you're only doing, like, 60. You're only doing, like, 30, then, like, 60. Like, that's... There's Donzoto! Okay, so 4 energy. This attack also does 10 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So a basic Pidgeot. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's a 1 energy higher Articuno. As a basic, non-EX. Okay. That's not bad, actually. The 3 retreat cost gets nullified by Tatsugiri. I think they want to be playing... This feels like a Misty card, though, because is this card really a... Is this card really going to be a target that you want Manaphy on? You're already playing Tatsugiri to get a retreat cost. That is interesting. That feels like a more Misty card than a Manaphy card, but still cool. Still cool nonetheless. Okay, pack number 4. We have a new Rattata. Very, very basic. A new Floatzel. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So you can actually choose. So this is like a 1 energy Electabuzz. Not bad. Floatzel's been very, very versatile in all of these. Like, we saw Aqua Jet do damage to your opponent's bench. We see this one that can just do 30 to anything. Floatzel's becoming a really kind of card they're really pushing, because they've had Floatzel in a couple sets in a row now. Hey, another Machoke. Another Baneri. 1 energy for 20 is not bad. So yeah. And then another red. Perfect. Okay. Headbutt. Paldean Whooper. Another Spirit Tomb. A 2 energy Ekans. What was the other one? 1 energy for 20. I think people are going to play the other Ekans over this one. Oh my god! A full art Golden Go. Ooh, flip a coin for each steel energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each head. This is Steel type Celebi. Ooh. And you're guaranteed... I mean, you're not going to play this in a non-steel deck, but like it does have 2 colors energy attached to it. So basically you get 3 coin flips to do 150. On average out of that, you'll use like 70 to 80. But then you're going to continue, right? Because realistically, Dialga's giving you 2 energy, which means you're gonna normally have 4 energy on this, not 2. So now you're averaging 100. Huh. And this is a non-EX Pokemon to pair with Dialga, so like it kind of gives you that like... I like it a lot, actually. This is actually dope artwork. Okay. Wiglet. Non-EX, non-full art Tatsuguri. Another Jigglypuff. Riolu at 2 energy for 40. How do I feel about that? It has 10 more HP. But then you can't attack first turn. And that's sort of kind of one of the other things, that you can play 2 Riolus and still get this thing to 40 attack with 1 energy commitment. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I like the artwork, but I don't know about it. I don't know about it. Ooh! Hey, Charmander 1 energy for 20 that doesn't discard energy. This Charmander is a million times better than the other one. Although it is unfortunate that the full art Charmander is gonna be bad, but you know, good Charmander is good Charmander, is what it is. Okay. We've got 4 Charmeleons already. Holy. Okay. Pokemon Center Lady. Deal 30 damage from one of your Pokemon and recover it from special status condition. So this pairs with Snorlax pretty well if you couldn't afford to not attack the next turn. This only works after you ramped though, so like while you still have berries available in your deck, you definitely have to keep hold of this. But once you get to that 4 energy commitment, it's pretty good. At the moment, there really isn't a whole lot of status conditions because Arceus is the best card in the game right now, and Arceus is immune to status. So I think until we get into a meta where we see less Arceus, I don't know that Pokemon Center Lady is going to be that effective. But I do think it's a cool card to have, for sure. A full art Masquerada. Ooh, okay. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX, this attack does 70 damage more. So 130 damage for 2 grass energy on a stage 2 evolution. This is going to be a Pokemon that you have to think about. If you're playing Sprigatito, and Sprigatito we already know pulls a random grass Pokemon, and then you have Floratito, you should, in theory, be able to get to this evolution pretty fast. And then you have the scare tactic, very similar to Marshadow, right? Is your opponent going to want to play their EX in their active slot? Because if they do, you're pumping them faster than they're pumping you. You know what I mean? The fact it's not an EX, like Mew can't come in and counter it. Like this is a really cool card. I don't know, 60 damage for 2 when you're not playing with EX Pokemon though, it's a bit weak. It's a really weak card without your opponent having EX in their deck. But if you knew your opponent was, like maybe you're in a tournament and you can bring 2 decks, if you know they have EXs in both their decks, this card crushes, and then you have another one in the other scenarios. So I do like that idea. There's Sprigatito. There's Pomo, so 2 energy for 40. And it was 1 for 20 on the basic. There's the Gimme Ghoul, so Chestaflage. Flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage, effects, attacks. This is basically so you get like this Celebi, you get the Steel Celebi card basically, and then its baby form is basically like a flip a coin and you can't touch me this turn. That's really convenient if it ends up being your lead. So that's not bad. You'd probably always keep unevolved until you get to the 3 energy, though. So, like, turn 1 or turn 2, it wouldn't matter. You would probably still stay as this and go for the coin flip. And it is 1 retreat cost as well, so that is interesting. New Electrode. 2 energy, flip a coin if heads does 30 damage more for 80. I don't think this is getting played. Okay, second Charmander. And a Grafai. Poison Coating. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. 2 energy for Bite. So Bite's not the strongest, right? But that's fine, because its ability activates from the bench. And this is what I said in the reaction video to Clodsire, is that if we start getting poison from the bench, that card's going to be really good. This card is meant to be paired with that card. We did see a little bit of a fall off from Hypno and stuff like that when it came to Sleep being activated from the bench. But overall, I do think that this is a really good card. It's definitely support Pokemon for those decks. I don't know at the current moment, is Weezing better than Grafai? Probably not. Weezing guarantees the poison. Grafai doesn't guarantee it, but it's from the bench. So it really depends. Like, if your deck is a Venoshock deck and you need the poison to be activated, I still think that the extra card of Koga to guarantee the poison and get out of there is better than Grafai. But I think in the decks that just like it as a spicy tech, I think they're gonna love the card. The first 10 pack pretty successful. We got a couple full arts. So not bad to start. Yep, add them all. So we're still missing Kakuna from the Beedrill line. And it looks like we have about half of the cards now. Cool. Of the normal version. So let's open this up. And don't mind me, I'm going to be drinking water in between these. Of course, always stay hydrated. Okay. So no rainbows in this one. Pomo, another Mr. Mime, Magmar, Weasel, Tauros. Nothing new out of that one. There is Florgatito. So 2 energy for Slash. So the 1 energy brings the active... One searches a grass Pokemon, the other for 2 energy to Slash for 20. Masquerada doesn't need to evolve. Doesn't need an extra energy when it evolves. Okay. So... not bad. 240 is a little weak. Not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I think realistically, this is an EX counter card line. You know what I mean? So it's not the biggest deal. It's just a more. You can search all the cards, which is kind of nice. Or search the cards a little bit easier, which is kind of nice. But at the same time, this is a more aggressive Tauros, basically, right? A Kadabra for 1 energy, Psyshock at 30. 30 for 1 is not bad. Of course, on a stage 1, it's not amazing damage, but it is... At least it's a way less energy commitment card for Kadabra. That was always one of the problems with running Alakazam and Genetic Apex, was that Kadabra needed the 3 energy already, and you were like, oh my god. But... yeah, this is much better. Much better. Voltorb is a card. I like the artwork on it. Driftloom. Okay, so wait. Driftloom has 1 retreat cost and Driftblim has no retreat cost. Okay. And a second full art Golden Go. Okay. I will accept. Whooping Shot for 30. At least it's another Pokemon that evolves on curve from first turn, which is not bad. Iono. So each player shuffles their cards in their hand into their deck, then draws that many cards. So we talked about this already in the trailer. I do think this is a Hail Mary disruption card for your opponent, but realistically, this is a last-ditch effort for you after you've exhausted your Pokeballs, after you've exhausted your Pokemon communications, and you still haven't been able to find the Pokemon you need. I think this is a -1 out of your hand when you're actively trying to draw cards. So this is a Hail Mary card in really all respects of it. But will be playable, for sure. It will be playable. Eradicate 250. It exists. Hitmonchan. So they did both of them this way. 90 damage. Okay. Back-to-back Sprigatito. Pomo. Tentacool. 1 energy for 10 is a thing. This Electro's nothing. This Raticate's eh. Is there anything interesting here? A third Goldingo. Goldingo. New Machop, 60 for 20. I'd have to remember the other Machop. I think they're both 1 energy, so I think it's really just do they have better HP? And if there's no difference, artwork preference, so that's fine. Tink-a-Tink is the only reasonable one of the bunch. 20 energy for 1 okay. Okay. Ooh, an Abra that does damage instead of switching out. Interesting. I guess, do you want the one that switches out, or do you want the one that does damage? Because Abra's so frail, I think if you can get the switch out, I think you choose the switch out, right? Over the 20 damage. Like, I don't think. But I think Kadabra is okay having the damage. So I guess if you go first, it's still first energy. So I guess you always choose the other one, right? Because going second... Yeah, I don't know. I guess personal preference. Pachirisu, the best card in the game. Just kidding. Pachirisu is the new energy acceleration for electric types. Pretty good card, honestly. Like, it's a little bit better than Manaphy in some ways, a little bit worse than Manaphy in some ways. I think it's pretty balanced with Manaphy, so good card. Okay. So next. So we're at like 57, 54 now, so we're actually getting pretty close. Getting pretty close. At least 1 copy of them all, which is nice. Obviously, we're missing all the EXs. We basically got 1 Beedrill, and that's about it. But other than that, I would love to see some more you get. There we go. There's the rainbows we want to be seeing coming out. Here we go. Licky Licky, Abra. Beedrill EX is number 2, which is perfect. Machop. Full art Buizel. Actually, I love this Buizel. Look at him just chilling by the fan. That's actually awesome. I like that full art card. That's the one. Another Goldingo! Or Goldingo? Whatever. Pinsir, Wooper, Mr. Mime, Cyclizar? Over acceleration for 20 damage, and during your next turn, this Pokemon's over acceleration attack does 20 more. So, ooh. So bulkier, 1 energy, colorless Pokemon that can attack for 40 on the second turn and just keep attacking after that. I think this is better than Farfetch'd. It might be deck dependent, but I do think that if you need the bulk, Cyclizar is the better one over Farfetch'd, because then in turn 2 you start getting that 40 damage anyways. But you have 20 more HP, and you have different weakness. That's not bad. Ooh, there's Kakuna! Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So Weedle searches for Weedle. Then you get Kakuna. Potentially paralyze your opponent that can't attack you the next turn. That gives you an extra turn or some stalling ability to find your Beedrill. Interesting. Okay. And a shiny Donzono. All right. I actually like the blue version a lot better than the Can I trade? Low key. Okay. Floatzel. Ooh, regular golden go. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay, okay. 120. Good. Another Shroodle. Immersive Giratina. Woo! Okay, so we talked about the ability of this card before. As long as you want to play it with things that don't really care about attacking early game, this card is gonna be really, really cool. Although low-key, out of all the immersives, I don't like this one very much. Not gonna lie to you. I think there's a lot cooler things that could have done. I think there's a lot cooler things that could have done, but it's okay. Okay, Flamingo, Machop, Bidoof. Another Cyclizar. And then a shiny Lug Trio EX. So, of course, we already talked about this as well. This one is the, basically Baby Dragonite. A lot better support options around it, but yeah. Okay, Machop. And there's Giratina EX. There we go. We got a regular one and an immersive one. So very, very cool. Again, I think this card can be really cool. I'd like to see what this could do, like with like Baby Giratina as like a lead for it. You know, you put 1 energy onto it, and then you end your turn with this Broken Space Bellow. You get the free retreat cost, so when you go for it next turn, you're putting 2 energy onto it. And then the Giratina should be able to live the hit. And then you Dawn up next turn after you switch out, like, and then you're doing 130. I think that could be pretty good. I think you could also pair this with like Druddigon. Druddigon could be like that frontline attacker for you. You stall out for a few turns, you don't really care if your turn ends. Play this with like a... If you're playing Giratina EX and you're playing with Druddigon, like maybe you can play this with Greninja, right? Greninja or Darkrai or something, and just start bench attacking, right? Although I think Darkrai is a little bit harder to play with it, because I think Darkrai needs Dark Energy, right? So, but I guess this does put the Psychic Energy on for it, but then you have to commit to 3 turns of not attacking. I think that's a lot. That's a lot. I think this is better in Psychic build, but overall, I love the card. I think it's a dope card. They did it a little dirty, but I still think it's a dope card. Okay. Anything out of these backpacks here? Double Palmo. Yeah, we still got some heat out of this, though. We still got some real heat out of this. Let's go. Keep her going. Perfect. So 58 to 72. I really don't care about the shiny Pokemon, to be honest with you. I actually would prefer just the regular versions of them, but I do think it's cool they added it in. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that they made the shiny versions of them like the same rarity as like the EX and stuff like that, and then so it's gonna make it harder to get EXs because you're getting shinies, and that part I'm a little irked by. Okay, there's a Wiglet, and it's counting as a rare card, right? So like, I don't know that I love that. Charizard EX though, I will take that though. I will take that. We did talk about Charizard already. I think that this card is pretty good. I think honestly, people are gonna play this Charizard and not even play a support Pokemon. Like I feel like Stoke basically just is Moltres, and then the Charmeleon like get to attack for a little bit of damage, and then you have your Steam Artillery the rest of the way through. Like I think people are just gonna put a cape on this, you know, Rocky Helmet, do something, and just try to go for it with this card. Okay. Non-EX Wigglytuff? I think the other one's better, isn't it? Oh no, this one heals people. Comforting Song. Once per turn during your turn, you may heal 20 damage. So this is a stage 1 evolution that can attack for colorless energy if it's in any deck. Decent attack. Not amazing, but decent. And you get the same effects as like a Shaman. That is what you call support Pokemon. Okay, so decent. Second one, there we go. Yep, regular Masquerada. Shiny Varoom. Ew, that Arbok was not. We gotta go back and see that Arbok, but that Arbok didn't look good at all. I almost skipped over that just because I was like, that's gross. Okay. Fight, yep. I will go back to that Arbok though, but yeah, I don't think that Arbok was good. I don't think it was good. We have something fades in the back. Shiny Full Art Lucario EX. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful card. Holy. Anyways, yeah, that's dope, actually. This is Lucario. I think it's gonna be a one of index, honestly, but I do think it's a good card. I do think that, you know, you're still gonna want the other one because the other one's such a good support Pokemon, right? But yeah, super dope card. And Machamp, a non-EX Machamp, 150 damage or 150 HP for 2 energy, does 70. And then if it has at least 2 extra energy attached, it does 50 more damage. So that's gonna put you at 130 for 4 energy. It's not fantastic. I do think that Machamp EX is still the better card. I think it's a better card. But at least it's a non-EX option for Machamp lovers. So hard to argue. We have to go back and look at that Arbok. But I don't think this Arbok is very good. 3 energy, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned for 70. Yep, not great. Not great. The other one I think is better because it traps your opponent for 2 energy. Especially when you're already talking about the Ekans being a 2 energy attacker. Like, it's just not as good. Alright, so we're filling up some of these shinies, which is nice. So we'll take that and move on to the next one. Okay. Keep her going. Bommy, Weasel, Drifloon, Pokemon Lady. And there's a Tinkaton EX, or Tinkaton. Yeah, so we already talked about this before. This is basically a 2-stage evolution of Marowak. That's more HP, has some adamant support. But overall, I don't know that I'd be comfortable playing this card because of the inconsistency of 3 energy for 80 is just painful. But, cool card nonetheless. Cool card nonetheless. Yeah. Cyclozar, we already talked about, very good. Mag Border. Smoke Bomb. During your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to attack, flip a coin. Attack does not happen. Wait, this is the other Weezing, right? Is that what this is? I mean, this would, and it also does 70 damage though. That is actually insane. That's a really good Magmortar, I think. That's a really good Magmortar. Okay. Not bad. Second one. And a second Immersive Giratina EX. We will accept. I gotta say though, putting this thing in the distortion world, like the actual distortion world that we remember from like Platinum or some shit, and just put it in there, that would be wild if it's immersive. But this just feels like you're just rolling around in someone's like intestine walking out. Like it looks weird. Looks a little weird. Anyway, we'll keep going. Keep going. Second Masquerada. Another full art Weasel. Love it. Okay. Come on. Shiny full art Beedrill. There we go. There we go. So having one of each is actually really cool though. I like that all of the these are like, they feel like the immersive one, which is kind of cool. Kind of just makes you feel like you got like a really, really cool card out of it, you know? I could see people playing one of each as well and being like, yeah, this is the regular one, but then by the way, here's my flex. This one's the one that like this one's the good lucky one, you know what I mean? So I feel like people will appreciate the there's Bibarel. There's that Venusaur clone. All right, so we got Bibarel living its life. Okay, so it looks like we got most of the EXs, right? We're just missing Pikachu. Wait, we're missing Pikachu. We're missing. We got Grass. We got Fire. We do have Wiglet, but it's well, Trio, but it's as a shiny. We don't have the regular one, which is, I guess, a thing. We don't have regular Lucario EX. We don't have Clodsire either. We don't have Clodsire, so we're actually pretty close though. We have almost one of everything, which is big. Big thing for me. So we might actually get this all done in one pack, which in one kind of day, which is really, really nice. Okay. Yep, there's something there. Bulk Trio EX as a regular, but as a full one, so it's still not even the one that I count. But it's okay. We will take it. We have a shiny and a non-shiny, which is great. Okay. Tentacool, Masquerada, we're good. Dabra. We haven't seen Alakazam. That's another one we're missing. Okay. Shiny Riolu. Hello, little buddy. How are you doing? How you doing? How you living? Okay. This was not coming up with as much though. I mean, I know we got a dope card out of it, like a rare card out of it, but like this pack does not feel as impactful. But Beedrill, we have so many Beedrills. So many Beedrills. Wait, we got a rainbow rarity there. Oh my goodness, what do we get? Pikachu EX as a... Oh my goodness, that art looks so sick, bro. Sick. Okay, that one's a dope one. That one's a dope one. I will accept. I will gladly accept. Okay, another thing in the back here. Another full art Masquerada. Okay. So we got one of the rainbow rarity cards, which is really, really cool. Yep. Throw them in the collection. Okay, we're still at 66. Just want the regular version. It's so crazy. Like, I would actually trade all of the... I would trade all the shiny. Like, it's not really that big of a deal to me. So, like, to me, I'm just like, I just want the EXs. I don't care. I don't care. Anyways, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 10 pack. Let's see what we can do. Okay, Ekans, Riolu, Eradicate, Arbok. Second Bibarel, which is big. Appreciate having a second Bibarel. Third Bibarel. Oh, I wonder when you can also trade this set, or like even like the other set. Because like we should be getting to a point that we should be able to trade Triumphant Light soon, right? Shiny Oidle. Okay. A second shiny Lugtrio. Crazy. Okay. Okay. Yikes, the back of this pack is not great. Oh my god, never mind, just kidding. A shiny full art Charizard. There we go. So again, like I think these are the kind of ones where I'm like, yeah, it's dope to have the one shiny, you know what I mean? But like, I feel like after that, like I want the other Charizard, you know? Oh, that's dope! Look at that Grafaiai, he chillin'. Yo, when Scarlet Violet came out, like, this was the one Pokemon that I was like, yo, that's really dope, I really want it, and I didn't care if it was bad. And the artwork on these are just always so sick. They're always so sick. Keep going. Let's keep going. It's the same reason, like, I really liked Impotent and stuff like that, like, because I liked that kind of vibe of it, and, like, it gives the same vibe, but it's like a little monkey dude. Hey, he's just chilling. He's a little lemur. Hey, let's keep going. So does that mean we have most of the shinies? This is gonna be like a whole shiny Beedrill line here. And then there's gonna be like something here. And then it's gonna be like... And then we're gonna have all of the things that were announced. So like shiny Clodsire is gonna be like a thing. Or is that not? No, this is gonna be shiny Varoom or whatever it's called. Okay. Let's keep going. Because I feel like they're not going to have the not baby version of it, right? As shinies, so they're all going to be there. Oh, we know shiny Pachirisu is one as well. That's probably the one after the Beedrill. The Tatsuguri. Okay. Another Giratina. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear us. Dogs that be barking out there. Holy. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yep. Keep going. Magmar. Second Giratina. Perfect. Still looking for that Alakazam. Although I'm a little bit happier that it's like non-EXs that I'm really like hunting for. We still need Lucario though. Okay, nothing really there. Okay, nothing there. Pack number 10. Give me something. There's just regular Rogue Trio. There we go. Perfect. The colors on Rogue Trio and Wiglet look so weird to me. They don't look like they're actually a Pokemon. It looks like they like something happened to Doug Trio and like that thing formed, you know? Okay, we got one more out of there. So literally it's Pikachu EX, probably right here, right? Oh, we don't have Palmont, whatever it's called. We're missing Alakazam. That's literally like 3 of them right there. We never got Lucario, that's 4. And Clodsire, that's 5. And that's the whole set. Okay. We are so close. We're so close. Alright, let's see what we can do. 10 pack. Hey, there is some shiny stuff in there. Pachirisu. I just want to complete this. You can keep giving me that card all day long. I will be so happy every single time. Okay. Regular cards, please. Like, it's not even all... Shout out. There's not even all the X's that I'm looking for anymore. Like, it's really just like... Yo, keep going. That was the goodbye pack. I'm telling you. Okay, another Kadabra. Arbok. I can appreciate never... Shiny? Okay. I will, I guess, accept. Although I don't think I'm gonna actually play the shiny one. You know, it'd be wild if they made you have to play the whole shiny line to evolve into it. Like, if they were just like, yeah, you can only evolve shiny Weedle into shiny Kakuna. That would be insane. Imagine you get into the first battles and you have no idea. That would be tough. That would be a tough one. Then we got one new card out of the whole thing. Bro. Alright, keep her going. Actually, we're getting kind of close now. We only have like a handful of packs we can open up left. But we gotta get it here soon. We gotta get them here soon. Come on. Kinda cruel. Nothing out of that. There's Alakazam, Psychic Suppression. Ooh, it's also a 2 energy. Ooh, okay, okay. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has energy attack. Okay. So I could really see people playing one of each Alakazam and just using Pokemon Communication for the one that you need in that moment. Because if you're playing against something that has a lot of energy commitment, you want to just hit it hard. But on this one, you're actually okay kind of chilling out because you're just doing some chip damage. So this Alakazam you want to see early game if you got it on curve. But then the other one you want late game. That's really cool. Yeah, that's a dope Alakazam. Not gonna lie. Okay. Another full art Masquerada. Okay, Varun. Well, like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't get a Tyranitar. I didn't get a second Tyranitar at all. Like, I literally had to go buy both Tyranitars because I just didn't get it in the packs that I opened up all the way till this set release. So, like, it is crazy to me. Like, sometimes, like, it's not even considered the rarest card. Like, it's not top of the rarity at all, and I just could not get one. So it is a little funny that, like, you get to this point with cards sometimes, and you're like, wait a minute, like, ooh, the number 10,000 brings to mind War Turtle. It's said to live 10,000 years. Its furry tail is popular as a symbol of longevity. Although, to acquire one of their tails, you'd have to kill one of them, right? So, talk about longevity, that's an oxymoron. Anyway. Got Alakazam, we're good. Okay, so 60 here. So we only have like a couple packs to open left. Then we'll need to really work through the solo battles. And then once we work through those solo battles, we'll probably be able to get another 10-pack, probably. Potentially. All started off right? How about that? Hello. Alright. Lingo. Okay. Wait, does that also mean that we're supposed to be getting a Charmander and Charmeleon that are shiny? And we just haven't seen them yet? That's 2 more cards that I gotta find. We are a long way. Okay. There's something in the back here. Another Graphite. There we go. Okay. Okay, all ghost types there. This pack, unfortunately, was a bit of a dud. We got some good cards out of it, but, like, we didn't get anything we needed. So, yeah. $10-piece. So we got 2 more 10 pieces. This is going to bring us down to... 127 is going to bring us down to 60. And we'll have 1 more. So we're pretty much at the end here. We got to get something out of these next 2 to fill that dex up. Okay, the golden go. Only Tauros, Charmeleon. Come on, give me something. Full art golden go. Okay. Unfortunately, looking like a dud pack. Looking like a dud 10-piece. It's okay though. Yeah, bit of a dud one. Didn't get nothing out of that. No full arts, no... Oh, I did get 1 full art. But realistically, though, a 10-pack you should be seeing an EX every time, and we just didn't get one. So it is what it is. Or a shiny Pokemon, and we didn't get it. So... Wait, what? I've reached the limit. So we have 60 gold left and I reached the limit. That's unfortunate. We have 620. But we have seen every card though. In some way, shape, or form. So I will accept. I will take that. Wonder Picks. Appreciate y'all. Alright, so that's our next means of actually hunting for things. Is through this. So we have mostly everything. Obviously, the free one, we'll just take it. We'll do bottom right corner. So we get a Burmy. I think we need, what, 15? Was where you started getting prizes for those things. Okay, anything that we still need. Triumphant Light. Anything at all. I think I have a tall task actually asking for this actually. Yeah, nothing here, bro. Nothing here that I need anyways. Yo, what? That thing looks ugly! What are we doing? Okay. Where do I think this is gonna be? Zammy? Where do we think this is gonna be? Top corner? Nope. Okay. So, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. I really don't think I would have been okay with that card, so I guess we're okay with giving Zammy here a little heart for that one. Okay. That was the only card that I didn't have, right? Of all the things that we saw. Yo, who is still going with Charizard packs right now? I wouldn't be against trying to get a second Charizard like that, but we do have the other ones. No, I think I save it for stuff that I actually like don't have a card of. Okay, so we leave that. Is what it is. Be how it be. Open up these missions. Open up these missions. Hopefully they give us something. We all. That's gonna give me how many? Was there any that I didn't get? I got them all. Okay. We're good on dailies. Oh, come on, bro. You still haven't figured out how to get select all? Or complete all? That's a yikes. Alright. Pick up these rental decks, I guess. What I was actually really hoping for, though, is that they were going to give you some way to do, like, a solo mission so that you would get one of each of them. To make it a little bit easier for people, but I don't think that appears to be any along the lines of it. It was unfortunate because I saw it in, like a rumor mill kind of thing that it was like, oh, yeah, like, they're going to be in here, and that's how they're going to do it. And then it didn't really seem like that happened, so... And how bad are these rental decks? Like, are they actually, like, okay, or are they just, like, unplayable? It seems like I got almost everything, though. Okay, Lucario Machamp is what they put for that. Oh, whoa, bro. What type of deck is that? These are not playable. Not playable at all. What's the point of this? Yeah, not playable at all. What? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Pokemon. That has the wackest spread of anything I've ever seen. Yeah, not even playable. I mean, I'm sure some of them are probably, like, fine. But, like, there's no way. And it does seem like I acquired every card they actually cared about. So, I don't even know. Oh, wait, I didn't get Pikachu. I didn't get a second Pikachu if that Pikachu deck needs it. Yeah, I needed a second Pikachu for it. And I didn't get that. Okay. That's fine. So Pikachu I didn't get, and I didn't get Clodsire either. But then everything else we got. Okay. Mass Outbreak. We'll accept. 7 more things. Okay, so Leafeon's all I need. Premium's got nothing going for it. Theme collections. Please, can I select all? No. Okay. Wait, this gives me this though? Oh wait, you know, we gotta go for this. We gotta go for this. 100%. Oh, not all of them give you the same thing. I'm just trying to get the pack points, bro. There should be a collect on this. That's crazy. Okay. Do we actually know why the Wug Trio was like red instead of just blue normally? Like, what compelled that? Because, like, I know that, like, in Alola, they were like, the Alolan sun did it. And it made Exeggutor real big. And then, but, like, what is Paldea's excuse? Like, it's a Spanish region. Was it just eating too many berries? Turned red? Alright. You know, the first one was promising because it gave me pack points, and then the rest of these just aren't. The rest of these just haven't done it. Okay, full shiny line of Beedrill. Full line of Sprigatito. Collect Pinsir. Doesn't give me anything either. Man! A huge hammer. Literally! This is all just to get like a pin at the end of this. There's so many of these! Oh, full shiny line of Lucario. There we go. Aura Master. 1,000 punches! That is not worth a thing. That's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, nothing there. Collect flamingos. Feels like we should be going to the Disney, like, Animal Kingdom. We collect our flamingos there. This one's dope, though. Love this one. Anyways, keep going. Yeah, there's gotta be a collect all out of this. There's no way. How many more is there? How many more? Oh my god, it keeps going. It keeps going. And there's more that I didn't get, which is wild. Yeah. This one's a secret mission. Oh, the secret missions give you those. Okay. Is there an... Ooh, secret missions are the ones that I really wanted. There we go. Get a Lucario. One Lucario gets it to you? Okay. Why are these paired together? Is it just you have 3, get 4, get 5 kind of deal? Like 3 Sprigatito cards for a Sprigatito emblem. You know, if you were a cat person, that'd be a really cool one. Unfortunately, allergic. So there's only 3 that I didn't get. This one requires Clodsire. Yes, sir! What's going on, Valentine? How are you? We opened up most of the packs that we can open up. We can't open any more like ones with gold. But we certainly do have the means. Like 10,000 cards. Okay. We're getting there on that. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna build some decks. Because we need to be able to get into the solo missions to keep getting things so we can open more packs. Because, yeah. 61 is not gonna cut it. 61 does not cut it. Okay, so what are we gonna do for decks? Obviously, clean slate, right? We got a clean slate, we got new cards. I want to use these new cards. So, first things first. What deck do we want to build around? Obviously, I want to go Shining River. So we have this Beedrill line that we can build around. We have Sprigatito we can build around. We're gonna need multiple decks anyway, so we're gonna need a different colored deck. So we can definitely do something around Beedrill. We can definitely do something around Charizard, the new Charizard. We could do a Wugtrio deck. Just finished an exam. Ooh, you get to hop on a TCG Pocket as well. Okay, okay. Yeah, I wish you all the luck opening packs as well. And I hope your exam went well. Yeah, I see some things that we can definitely do something with. The Pachirisu, the fact that we didn't get Pikachu is a bit of a problem, though. 2 of them, anyways. Although we could do one Pikachu of the old version and one of the new version. We only ever got one Alakazam, so I can't... Ooh, I could do something with the... Like, ooh, yes. Okay, so let's start making a deck of each color. I think that's the first and foremost thing that we should start. So, Beedrill intrigues me. And I think this entire Beedrill line's dope. So, if we just leave it as Beedrill line, and then we continue on with it as like a grass deck the rest of the way, I think we can do something interesting. So healing is actually a kind of a cool option. Is there a reason to play the other lines at all? Probably not, right? 10 less damage for the chance to paralyze is huge. And you're not using the Weedle. So maybe you're playing one Beedrill just to make sure that you can get... Luna! Oh, just scratching the carpet. Just, she comes in, look, you didn't say hi to me? And then she just goes and scratches the carpet forever and ever and ever. Luna! Hold on 1 second. Luna! Alright, we're back. We're back. Yes. This line is better. Yeah. Okay. So, if we're gonna do this... Then... Yeah. Look, even chat's yelling at you, Luna. Yeah. Even chat's yelling at you now. Look at this. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Pay attention. Huh? You don't listen when your name gets called no more. You just don't even care. You're old now. You're like 8 years old now. You're just like, you know what? Don't gotta care anymore. Right? Right? Yeah. A little girl now. Anyways, what do we do with the rest of them? So I do like the one the one non-EX Beedrill in there. And then after that, I actually kind of like, as long as you're enjoying yourself, yeah, you're right. I actually kind of like the idea of like an Execute Executor as well. I think that's a really cool combination, but Executor seems like a bit of a challenge because you would have struggles changing it out. But it is a very good going first Pokemon. So I do think there's possibilities there. So like Execute Executor as like the 11 Pokemon maybe. Maybe you don't run the non-EX Beedrill, you just run the double EX. But I do think that it is pretty strong. Like that combination could be good. Other combinations that I think are potential. Celebi. Celebi's pretty strong. Just a one of. Play one of. Don't go crazy, just play one. And then what else? Obviously Shaman, right? Get that bulk, keep that bulk, and be able to do some things there. That's pretty interesting. I don't think that Leafeon makes a ton of sense. I think that there's not enough damage there. Shaman also doesn't really have enough damage, but it gives you the healing aspect of it. Executor is fast damage. You don't necessarily have an ace, but you have... You know what? I think I actually talked myself out of it. Wait, what? Oh, it's just a little update to it. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I can't get rid of my cards no more. Okay, so if that's the case, then maybe we do something like this. Now we're at 10 Pokemon. I think that actually works out pretty well, actually. Celebi becomes your late game ace. Shamans are there to attack, or they can attack if they need to, but they're more walls. Everything's a 1 retreat cost in this deck. I actually kind of like that. Oh wait, didn't want to talk to Tangela. That wasn't the intention. Is there anything else? Wait, we didn't get a full art other Beedrill though. Bro. Fine. Fine, we'll flare it out. Actually, wait, what? Oh, I didn't get rid of the card. That's what it is. Hold up a minute. Who'll be messaging me? People be messaging me. Gotta worry about it. Okay. Remove. Add shiny. There we go. We'll have 1 that can live its life. Actually, we'll have 2 that can live its life. We'll have 2. We'll have a whole line of it just in case. Put the shiny line in. It's so weird to me to have a shiny line in there now, but we're good. While we're also here on the subject, get these shamans in here. And I guess while we're also on the subject, let's just flare it all out. There's no real reason not to. Just on these solo ones. So we'll go the full experience here. And then I think really from here, we can just start looking at trainer cards now, right? So the first thing, always include auto included, right? Research Pokeball, right? No real reason not to have them in there. Every deck wants them, every deck needs them. This deck, I could really see a case for X-Speed in it. X-Speed feels really nice in that. Potion also feels really nice in it, but I also think that it's a little bit unnecessary. Iono could be a card that you want. However, I do think there's a little bit of a conversation about... Do I want? What if I just went 1 and 1? No, because the whole purpose of this is double Beedrill. Maybe you don't play the non-EX version. Maybe you just live your life without that. Hello, babe. How are you? 1 Iono could replace 1 Pokemon Research. Professor's Research? That cannot be true. Because Professor's Research is just a straight draw 2 cards. Like, it's literally Pot of Greed, right? Where Iono is just not that. Like, to me, Iono is like a... You gotta replace it. Like, it's like a one-of along with the Pokemon communication. Like, I think it's a replace 1 communication in decks that are running 2. That's where I actually think that it actually is a real viable card. But in this particular deck, like, I don't even know that you need it because you'd have the Weedles that can search out the other Weedle. Obviously, you're hoping to not draw both. And then you only have 3 basics anyways after that. You have 2 Pokeballs for them. So I think you can actually skip it. Although the whole purpose is drawing it as fast as possible. So maybe we'll play one and see how it goes. I don't think we really need too much else. Cyrus doesn't really feel necessary. I don't even think we need capes. I'll play one communication and one Iono, and we'll see how that works. And then maybe we just play... There's 17 cards. Like a Sabrina and then 2 Erica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 supporter trainer cards. And then this lineup actually feels pretty decent to me. Yeah, wait, what? Hello? Huh. Alright. We can do that. Oh wait, I think I do have a full art Sabrina and Erica, right? I have one Erica that's full art. I have a Sabrina that's full art. Yeah, let's try that as our grass one. So let's call this wait, we gotta have a spicy name for this. Hold up a minute. Cella B? Cella B? Get it? Ah! Anyways, that's just what we gotta do with it. Okay, so from here, we're living our life like this, right? So this one is a full grass deck, fully committed to making Celebi an absolute unit at the end of it. I like that. I think that's good. Deck number 2. We need a fire deck. I think we're gonna need to probably make one of each type of deck, right? So right away, let's flare this out. We gotta do the traditional tried and true. Okay, so we're playing with new Charizard with this one. So the real question is, do we want both Charizards or one Charizard? So we're definitely using these Charmander, Charmeleon, right? Oh, we only have... Oh, wait, we got Chinese. Part of me still thinks that the other Charizard is better. Part of me still thinks the other one's better. But I do want to play one to make sure. Yo, go down, please. So one Charizard for sure. I think I'm gonna play one of each. Because I think that is the... Oh, man. I think that's the best option, is to play one of each. I don't know why, but I just feel like this ability to do 200 damage is so impactful in some games that I think that you still want to play it. But then this one is just screaming at me that it's new and I need to play it. So we're going to play one of each. I don't think this version of it even cares about Moltres. So is there another partner that makes better sense than... And it does have to be fire deck, right? So we need like basic fire Pokemon that I don't have to play Moltres with it, right? So I can play non-EXs. I don't know that fire has the same support system though. Basic fire Pokemon. Is there one that stands out? This Stoke Magmar? We could be a Stoke build, where we just Stoke forever. See, that Magmortar is not as good as this one. Chimchar, Rotom Heat. this Heatran doesn't have to be played with Arceus. It could just be a 110 frontline wall that does 80 damage when you do when it has damage on it. So this Heatran could be something. I mean, you're chilling at a 3 retreat cost anyways, right? So like it's not gonna matter. So maybe this Heatran's a card. And then... oh, there's like nothing else. So I need one other basic that just doesn't care. Old EX is better. Yeah, I do too. Like I said, I do want to try it. But I think it has its usefulness, right? Like it doesn't lose energy, so it could be good that way. Obviously, we're just trying to do this in a solo battle, so I don't think it's going to be too impactful at the moment, but I do want to see what it can do. I need one more basic Pokemon. Just one. One decent one. And I don't think Moltres is it. It also sucks that this Charmander is no longer usable. Because the full arts are fun to play with, but... okay. Okay. Stop messing around. What do we need? What do we really need out of this? There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. I wish you could sort, like, by basic in this as well. We could do, like, a Shaman Sky. Oh, I don't love that. We could do... Just trying to think. We could do a Farfetch'd. Just play with the fact that we have the 1 in there. And then at least you get something out of that. Although I don't think Farfetch is, like, the play anymore. Kangaskhan's pretty bulky. We could do, like, a... Kangaskhan Heatran combination. And then you sort of kind of have, like, this game where, like, Rocky Helmet makes a ton of sense. And then that kind of makes up for Charizard not having the same amount of damage on it, maybe. The only thing is that Stoke has to be in your active slot. But I do like that kind of combination, or like idea of it. You could even play 2 Kangaskhan. That is true. That is true. We could play 1 Moltres and it still helps the other Charizard. That is true. Maybe we do like 1 Heatran, 1 Kangaskhan. There is a new Fire Tauros, yeah. But new Fire Tauros. Where you at though? This Fire Tauros is a 3 energy, which feels a little painful. I don't know that this Tauros is great. I think this Tauros is pretty bad. Yeah, we could play Moltres. I could just do the double Kangaskhan, play Rocky Helmet, and then I'm sort of kind of getting some things out of that anyways. And I actually think I kind of like that to a degree. I don't like that to a degree. Although I don't want... yeah, we're going to do 1 and 2. Okay. So with this one, we very clearly want communication in it. So let's get the tried and true combination. Pokemon Research Pokeball. In this particular deck, it is definitely a Leaf deck, isn't it? We could try the 1 Iono. and then 1 communication. I'm down to try that. I actually want Rocky Helmet in this one, though. And then... this is probably a Cyrus deck. Probably a Cyrus deck for sure. And then it's double leaf at the end. Yeah, probably double leaf. Okay. So we'll test that out, see if that's any good. New Charizard vibe. Yeah. Okay. And that feels sort of kind of similar to like the Infernape decks that we're running around. I really don't know that Iono is going to be the play, though. I think that it's just not as good. And it also means that I'm playing, like... We'll try it. We'll try it regardless, but... Okay, so this one is... Double Zard. Okay, so we'll try that. See how that goes. What's a third one that we want to try? I guess we're trying Wiggly. We're trying Wiglet, right? Wiglet, Wug Trio, whatever. I think this one makes me sad because, to be 100% honest with you, I was never a big fan of Dragonite, like the card of it. And now I feel like they made it like a pretty relevant card. Like a more relevant version of it. And I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I feel like this is definitely a Manaphy deck. I feel like you're definitely going to want a Palkia. Probably Palkia. Do that. We'll do that. Do this. Okay. So we're doing this. I don't know how I feel about this, but this exists. It exists in a world. We have targets. I don't love the targets. They're targets. So from here. From here, this is like 1000% like a Misty Irida build, right? Yeah, 2 EXs. So this definitely feels like those 4 in particular, right? And then, of course, we still need these. Wug Trio's a 1 retreat cost, huh? That is interesting. What else in this deck is necessary? This is probably just a double Sabrina deck. Maybe it's a 1 of each. I think it could be a 1 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, though. That's so many. That's so many. I think that's too many support cards. It feels like too many to me, but there is 2 more card slots available. They just can't be anything crazy. So I'm kind of always inclined to want to give Manaphy capes. So maybe we'll try this, see how it goes. Whack-a-mole. And do something along these lines. Just to see. Just to see. We don't have the new Pikachu yet, so because we don't have that, I'm not gonna mess around with this. Psychic, though, there is something interesting that I wanted to look at. I don't really care about... Alakazam is dope, but I only got one. And I don't think I'm gonna want to play... So let's actually see if we can do something cool with Giratina. And do something that's actually impactful. So, double Giratina. Although I actually kind of hate the look of this one, so we're gonna go with this one. I think double Giratina, quadruple double Giratina is kind of a cool option. Mew and Mewtwo. What if we did something wild like that? The idea behind it is Giratina, baby Giratina is a real lead, right? Mewtwo becomes an ace in the back that you can build up slowly. Giratina is an ace in the back, you can build up slowly. Mew potentially can do something. The only thing I'm concerned about is that this is not going to be good. But Mewtwo's been on the decline forever. So let's just see what it can do. Let's just see what it can do. It might be awful, it might be amazing. You never know. I actually think the better version of this is probably Druddigon, like Greninja, probably, but like mess around and find out. So what are we doing with this? It's all basic, so I don't actually need communication or anything like that. But what I really need is what? I don't think Iono is the card that I'm gonna want. I don't think Irida is the card I'm gonna want. Double Dawn? Double Dawn. Paper Rocky Helmet. One of each. I'm probably gonna want Leaf as a corrector though. Probably gonna want Leaf as a corrector. Maybe I just play 1-1. And then that kind of leaves that open. I could even double Slab in this deck too. Or like Slab Communicate, and then I can maybe change the cards that I want. Feels like this is so bad, but it's okay. It's okay, we'll make it work. It is okay, we'll make it work. Actually, I think double Leaf is the way that you gotta go with this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably not the else you want to play there. You could go double Slab, I guess. Because you have cards to kind of correct yourself at the end. I think we should try it, honestly. I think even Potion could work here as well. Yeah, let's go for it. Go for it. Hello, Darkness. Let's do this and see how that works. Okay, what else do we got here? What else do we got here? Fighting... I don't think anything changes with fighting. I think that, honestly, the best card out of it is Lucario. And I think, overall, it's going to be pretty much the as the old versions of it, except you're gonna play one. You're gonna play one different card, but we'll build it just because. But I don't think there's a reason to do much else with it. Machamp, I think the old line of Machamp is better in every single way, all of them. So I don't think Machamp does anything different. I guess now there's a new Hitmonlee, but eh. People were running Hitmonchan like this one, right? But I think overall, Marshadow was just dope. Should be there. I think overall, let's not play Rampardos with this, and let's just try it. I like this Riolu a lot better. I still think you're gonna play double non-Lucario EX. Oh wait, give me the full art. Give me the glory. Yep, give me the glory. Okay, so give me this. Sudowoodo still gets played, right? Oh wait, Sudowoodo also has a glorious tree form. One Mega Lucario. One Sudowoodo. But is that enough Pokemon in the deck? Is it double Marshadow? Is that what people are doing? Is it double Marshadow? Double Sudowoodo, or just they include a Hitmonchan as well? I guess now you have the option of making a Hitmonlee as well, but do I play the one shiny? No, I don't. It's a bad card. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Yeah, I don't think there's any real difference. Play new Hitmonlee just to say that you have the old tech in there. We'll do it. So I don't think there's another card. Unless something I'm just completely overlooking. I actually like Regirock as a wall too, but it's just not in this deck. Double Marshadow also makes some sense as well. Kind of just really force your opponent to have problems all the time. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. OG Hitmon. Lee was always better than Hitmonchan, let's be real. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. And then for here, this was always the way to go. I think most people were playing X speed, right? Oh no, they weren't, because they were switching to different options, weren't they? I think people were starting to play some Leafs in there as well. I don't think that Iono is good in this deck. I think one red is actually kind of good just to pair with the Sudowoodo. You don't really have bench attackers, but like Cyrus is still probably a thing. I don't think you need to Dawn anybody. Cape or Rocky Helmet? I think the answer was just always Cape. You can play one Communication in this. I don't think that hurts anybody. You could play Double Leaf for sure. And then I guess you could play a Sabrina and just have both options. I think that's sort of kind of similar to what people were running. I don't know if that's exactly what people were running, but... Oh wait, Leaf, I definitely have the, definitely have the cooler versions of them. So yeah, so that's probably just a fine Lucario deck. Okay. Is there another deck that we kind of want to mess with? there anything that you guys kind of recommend or kind of think that you guys want to see played? Oh, I guess we can do Bibarel. Bibarel was a card. Like, kind of like makeshift Venusaur, sort of. Colorless. And I think in that deck, it actually makes a lot of sense to be really kind of interesting with it because, like, you could do, like, Sleepy Song. You could do, like, the Sleepy Song Wigglytuff as, like, maybe, like, a one-of. And then that kind of gives you, like, a secondary, like, offensive option while you kind of play around with... Where's the text? Bidoof? The Super Fang Bidoof. Oh, we only had one? Oh, you... And then play around with... Yeah, play around with this Wigglytuff. And then play around with this Bibarel. I think that's kind of a cool deck. Jigglypuff. They all have the same weaknesses, though, so you would definitely struggle against fighting types, but... I guess you could play, like, Shaman if you wanted to, but I actually want to play Water. Because Water would give you access to things like... Here, maybe let's play one of each. Just one of each is probably fine there. And then that could let you play something like Manaphy, where all of them are like high energy commitment. We're now deep in the weeds of making Bibarel good, but like, it's a thing. It's a thing, right? Yeah, I think this is like a thing now. You don't need Misty in this deck, which is perfect. So here, clearly you do have to go double leaf. You probably want a communication. You probably want double cape. I don't even know if you care about Cyrus. Typo in the thumbnail. Hello? What's the typo? Hold up a minute. Now you got me worried. Typo in the thumbnail. What? Is there? Bro, you messing with me. You messing with me? Now I'm concerned. Heavily concerned. I don't know. Am I just blind? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Oh, wait, I do see it. Oh my god. Shinging. Wow, we are just the best content creators out here. Holy. Well. You know what? It is what it is. It be how it be. You know. It's fine. We'll fix later. We'll fix later. Totally off track now, but Dawn seems like it could be good in this deck as well. Just being able to like get an extra energy up quickly seems nice. This is definitely a double Irida deck. However, oh wait, I don't have Pokeballs in yet. Is there not space? There's not space. Uh-oh. There's not space. Okay, so if there isn't space, I think we... Ugh. There's not space, and there's no way that I can't not have Pokeball and Research. So maybe we do have to drop a... We're gonna have to drop a card. But Doof's a 2 retreat cost, though. That's so painful. Okay, so maybe Dawn can't fit. Dawn, there's clearly not room for Dawn. Unfortunate. We probably also need to drop Communication, I guess. Although as painful as that is, I think we do have to drop that. And then is there a way that I could maybe fit that other Wigglytuff back? Probably not, right? So I probably have to give up on the dream that Wigglytuff EX is like the play. But I think it can be good. I think it can be. But I think we'll chill out with this, something like this. And we'll do... Venusaur Light is what we'll call this. And we'll see what we can do with it. Yeah, that definitely feels like I'm going to have to just change that that thumbnail at the end, but it's okay. We can always edit things afterwards. So normal type there. So we got 6 decks that we're kind of rocking out with. So let's see what we can do. In solo. New expand. Beedrill fight. So we're going up against Beedrill. So fire type is going to be the one that we're going to test out. Let's see what we can do against it. See what's good. Alright, so we're leading off with Kangaskhan for sure. And then Charmander in the back. We're going second, so best case scenario. And a Rocky Helmet, which also is going to punish the Sprigatito if it evolves. Oh my god. And everything on deck. Look at you go. Into a Charmeleon right away. Okay, I think I just Rocky Helmet right away. And I think I'm just going to put the pressure on and Dizzy Punch right away as well. We actually have Iono here, but we do have Charizard literally on curve here, so not super concerned. Okay. So Charmander on curve into Charizard. This is actually the older Charizard, so that's okay. Point flip doesn't even matter. We're good. Dizzy Punch away here. Dizzy Punch away here. And honestly, oh my god. Beedrill on curve. Doesn't have the energy though. Oh, there's Heat Train as well. I'm gonna play this Heat Train. I think to force a 4-card game, I'm gonna put the energy on this Heat Train. Okay, so Kangaskhan does 30 here, that's fine. And they don't put the energy on this thing at all. Okay. Iono's useless here. Literally a useless card in this deck. At least for the... Ooh, the Charizard back. Okay. So we'll do this. And we'll just continue to attack. We're doing 30 plus 20 chip. Feels pretty good. Okay. Let's just play this Pokeball so we don't have to worry about communication, getting into problems. There's Charmander. Which does give me both Charizards to kind of mess around with. But I don't think I can afford to just run the energy around. Masquerada has 140 HP, right? So I actually think in this particular game, we could go with the new Charizard and not have to play the other one. There's 60 damage there, which is perfect. And are we gonna mess around and win this game with a Kangaskhan lead and just do nothing else? We're not even getting to see what this thing can do? That's a little painful. That's a little painful, so... It doesn't even matter. Switching doesn't even matter, so let's just do this. We do have Leaf now. Let's just see if we can solo Kangaskhan though. Oh no, we're not gonna get coin flips. Okay, that's fine. And now this Beedrill can't even attack us. That's so... The AI sometimes is hilarious. The hard switch. Okay. Okay. Am I concerned about this at this point? Definitely not. 3 point. Exactly. Now I don't even have to care about the Beedrill because I now have the energy commitment. And then we just Steam Artillery. And new Charizard gets to have fun. So we accept. I would be curious though what the AI does with this deck. Goes for Lopunny. Okay. Oh, and there's a Cyrus. Let me just flex on him a little bit. Cyrus, where's the AI? Don't have to worry about it. Just can't attack. Steam Artillery. Bye-bye. But 170 damage. One shot's Beedrill anyways. Okay. So, in that particular situation, it didn't really matter. 150 all still in theory is like mostly a break. Ooh, 5 of those though. Yes, please. I low-key want to see what the AI does to this. Autoplay, put it on. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we'll play one, AI will play one. We'll see if it actually knows what to do. Because I know that in some decks, it has no idea what to do. Okay, so Kang's gonna start here again. There's Charizard. Research. There you go. Okay, so it knows to research first. We're good. If all the trainer cards around. Okay. 30 damage, take it. I feel like they should make a fighting type Veneeri. Like if they're gonna make, oh, you know what they should do? With ZA coming out and everything like that, like they should definitely have like a Mega. That would be legit. Although I do think in the original TCG, the Megas were like another evolution, right? And so it made like Charizard like a 4-stage evolution, which is a little crazy. But it would be interesting to see what Pocket would do with that. I guess you would have to do like, if it was a 2-stage Mega, it would have to be like Mega Basic. And that's all you could really play because you're playing like 8 cards to 2 cards. Like I think you would have to have Rare Candy at that point, but either way. Okay, so there's Beedrill there. Not set up in the slightest. Honestly, you could play Charmander here and then play Iono. I guess that's a situation where Iono could have been useful because you would have got 4 chances to get well, 3, I guess. The meta would implode. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Like, yeah, I don't think the AI knows what to do with Iono. It might not. There's Sprigatito. You need to definitely Cyrus this back, though. Go for Cyrus. Your life depends on it. Okay, it knows what to do. It knows what to do. We're good. Okay, so Heatran takes out Beedrill. There we go. Okay, so it knows what to do a little bit, so we're good. And I actually appreciate that you took out things with fire types, because now I get my my points out of that, so we're good. Shout out. Okay, so next one here, Charizard next. Wants to use water, so we're gonna use the Whack-A-Mole deck, see if that works at all. If Whack-A-Mole works, then we're good. Okay. So Manaphy lead with nothing else to... Oh my goodness. This is actually a pretty bad starting hand. But... I could Professor's Research is something wild, right? We have Palkia and a Wiglet that... Here's missed. Ow. Wow, the start on this. Okay, there's Wiglet. Alright, let's wiggle that. Let's wiggle this. Let's wiggle around. Oh, this is such a painful little... Okay, we're gonna cape the Manaphy. Have healing. Okay. It feels like such a shame, though, to go from, like, shiny Wiglet to, like, not shiny Lugtrio, though. Okay, 20 damage there. It's fine. Oceanic Gift. Okay, so now we're set up next turn that we can do the absolute most. Oh, that's 40. Okay. Hold up. We're taking some damage here. Second Manaphy. What a joke. Okay. Treat you. Go up to you. Get that Wugtrio evolved. And I don't really want to waste the energy commit, though. But I am going to put this HP on it. Irida or Irida would help me out if there's like a... Oh no, it wouldn't. If there's a Sabrina, I would live a Combuskin. What? Charmeleon. Okay. Hop out the route. Let's go. 3 shots. Knocks out one of them. Okay. Now, if you have Charizard, you're probably stoking here. And that's actually a really bad thing. Although I have set it up that I do live a hit. So there's that going for it. Red here. Okay. Yup. I suppose that's a move. But I also think that I do this now. And I'm probably just content, right? Oh, the Manaphy! Oh, I didn't put the energy on the Manaphy. That's why. I was like, oh, like, let's just, you know. Yikes. Tell me you're a bad Pokemon player without telling me you're a bad Pokemon player. Holy. Alright, get the energy on Palkia, and then we have Unanswer. Pop out the route. And honestly... Yup. Yeah, this is pretty much over. Wugtrio gets online so much faster than Dragonite could ever think of. And you have healing support around you. Like, it's so different. Like, in this situation, I literally just Misty. And if... And, like, right away, like, I already have my second offensive option, like, ready to go. And it's just over. Like, bye-bye. Wugtrio dominate. Because 150 randomly, like, almost knocks out one thing from full, even if you hit. Now, it does suck that if you, like, kind of run to something weak, like, it's not the greatest. But, like, overall, it's pretty strong. Alright, let's get a second one in there on that. We'll do auto and see if it actually can do it. I have a feeling that it will be able to, but it also gives me a little bit of a break and be able to kind of see the deck from the outside of it, right? Oh, you already messed up. It's gotta be a Manaphy lead, bro. The AI already didn't know what to do. So that's interesting that it just straight up doesn't know what to do. I guess it was because you weren't going first, but like, you gotta know. The AI's gotta be programmed well enough to know that Manaphy is your lead. Like, that's crazy because now, like, what? You're waiting for a Leaf to switch out Palkia? Like, that's literally insane. X speeds out, goes to this. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like... Does it do that? Is it gonna do that with Pachirisu? Like, it's gonna say, oh, I'm doing damage, so, like, I'm gonna put the energy onto this, because, like... Either way, though. Either way, it's still so bad that it doesn't know to do that. Because if you were just trying to grind up, and you were like, this is a super competitive deck, like, you would just lose every game. Like, having to sit here, you're basically playing 18 Trainer Palkia. Because, like, what else is it gonna do now? And I guess 18 Trainer, or Misty can pop off. And to not put it on Palkia! Like, what? Okay. So it prioritizes one trio, but prioritizes Palkia early. And then it sticks the cape on the benched Palkia anyway. 50 knocks out Rattata for free. There you go. That's 3 points. So Wigglytuff... Wugtrio is actually pretty good, right? Early game, if you can get a Wugtrio going, it is such a better Dragonite that it's unbelievable. It's a 1 retreat cost with Manaphy. I don't even know if Palkia is the best partner for it. Like, what if you didn't have Palkia and you went with Starmie or something? Because now you're just low energy costs for everybody. That is interesting. Or like even like the non-EX Palkia might even be better. Because then you're only playing one EX and then you can have Manaphy power a non-EX threat and an EX threat. It's a thing. Okay, so we don't have an electric type deck. So let's actually see. We're going against Wugtrio, right? So we're gonna need something that wants to punish Wugtrio pretty fast. So maybe we go Beedrill on this one. We don't really have fast offense versus this. Do 101 attack. We'll just do Beedrill. And I also think for like when the ladder opens up tomorrow, that like you're gonna want fast offensive decks. So I feel like we're gonna have to also make decks for that. Okay, so we're leading off with this. We're probably putting Celebi on the bench. You can even sit on Celebi for a couple turns. You don't even have to play it right away. Because yeah, no, that is a mistake. Because you don't want this Celebi just going down for free. So yeah, that absolutely is a mistake. Yeah, that's actually a massive mistake. Both Beedrills. I don't want to be picking up another Weedle out of this, so we're actually going to end our turn like this. But yeah, now you randomly do 30 damage, which could hit this. So this is like a complete mistake. And it does hit it. Okay, so we're learning how to play against Wugtrio in this meta. We're learning. You have to wait a turn to multiply. Maybe this is a little slow. But we were playing Shaman in the back of this, right? Yeah, that's terrifying, actually. There's Kakuna. Okay, so we Pokeball here to get a guaranteed Shaman. Yep. Fragrant Flower for sure. It doesn't quite keep you out of range, though. So I guess now you would just start powering up Celebi. You would go put the Kakuna on. You have Beedrill, so you don't really want to Iono. But you String Shot here to try to prevent Wiglet from doing anything. And if you get the evolution, then it didn't really matter. And if you knock out this Weedle, at the very least, you didn't put energy onto it. Okay, they're going to X-Speed out to get the KO with Floatzel. Yeah, knock that one out. That's fine, though. And then you come up with Beedrill. Now, unfortunately, this deck doesn't really care about the energy removal. So there is some sort of fatal flaw to it, I guess. And Sabrina's not super useful here either. This is where I would love non-EX Beedrill, but I'm gonna put the shiny Beedrill up. Okay, do 80 here. And I guess this also forces the Wiglet to not be able to just always attacking the Celebi. Okay. Second Shaman though, so the second the other Beedrill goes down, it's definitely not worth playing the Celebi until you want to be putting energy onto it. But now we're in this really cool spot where like Beedrill always stops Wiglet from being able to really do anything, while you just power up a Celebi, which I think is really strong. Like, I think this combination is actually the best combination you can have on the field. Because then you can even Erica this if you wanted to. Like, there's just so many healing options you have now, and now you're super annoying, right? I do like the concept of this. And you just continue. Celebi becomes this late game just monster for you. Because now you always have to be powering Raticate. I don't even know if you would want... I guess in this deck you could justify putting... That's kind of scary. You could justify putting... Pokemon or Team Rocket Grunt in here too, because like it thematically works Beedrill, but I don't even know if you need it. You just Crushing Spear everything and just they can't continue. Like, this deck needs Misty now to even have a shot. So I think this is the proper lineup here. I think this combination of these three support Pokemon for this Beedrill line is the proper one. This is a dead Pokeball. Fine. And of course, just continue to heal. You could even argue it's not the exact same, but Beedrill and Venusaur now are like powerhouse Pokemon in this tier. And you already had this already exist in a world where like Exeggutor is one of the best early game Pokemon too. Like, grass types are so strong right now. And of course, this is AI, like not even on the hard difficulty of it. Like, definitely like a conversation of like, see, catch me outside in the ladder, how about that? You know what I mean? But like, yeah. Alright, let's see if the AI can figure that out. Although we didn't get 100 damage off on that, so... Okay, this one. And this one from fighting. So we'll see if this Lucario deck... I'm assuming the Lucario deck's going to function the exact same way as it did before. There's only really one different card in it. So unless we see a reason to use Mega Lucario, this feels like a non-EX deck that just has a splash of it. Sudowoodo lead, Hitmonlee lead. I'll put the Sudowoodo in the back in case you do have it, but... yeah, leading with Pachirisu. See, like, they know to lead Pachirisu on that one. That's why I'm saying that, like, they need to fix Manaphy from the AI perspective, because, like, the difference is night and day here. Huh? Huh? What? What are we doing? Never mind, I spoke too soon. They just suck at programming it. Okay, that's fine. And then I get back-to-back capes. Look at this. All right. So... our turn. Just end our turn. Don't even need to do nothing. This Sudowoodo, we'll have it go against this Pikachu for a little bit. Actually, do I even need to commit to all that? Probably not. There's Riolu. I don't want to leave. I just want to stick my energy on. Switch out. I don't think you can energy accelerate fast enough, so I think I just hold on to that, and then I just do this. Yeah. And then you go to play Pachirisu, though. Oh, to switch out. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I could put Lucario here. I want to do it, but I also just know that the best play is this Lucario first, no matter what. I know this Lucario is the best one, no matter what. I'm going to leave here as well, though, because I'm going to just save this Sudowoodo. And then I can kick for 50, which actually does 70 and just knocks out this Pachirisu right away. Yeah. This feels strong. Feels strong. Although this doesn't even change anything. Like, this is just what it was. This is just flavor. This right here, just flavor. I can communicate here, so I actually could sit there and go, you know what, I don't even need the X. Give me another Riolu. But we're gonna do this. Yeah, so now you get the Riolu, which now lets you put energy onto this one, because you would want that. 50, yeah, this. And that's terrifying, because that Pikachu's a massive threat. So now you just Cyrus this up. That was a crazy top deck, by the way. Crazy top deck. What is going on, Kenneth? How are you, buddy? Okay. Just knock out this Pikachu. Alright, so Lucario decks feel the exact same. Literally just the flavor of having the Lucario EX be able to attack 30 on the bench is pretty good. But overall, it just feels like a normal Lucario deck. I will just do a... yeah, it's a pretty easy win, too. Let's just do an auto battle as well. Give me a drink. Give me an opportunity to get a drink of some water. And get the final shop tickets that we need. Double Riolu, start with a Lucario lead. Going second. Nasty. All right, so there's two options here. Okay, let's see what they do. Because I think you just Riolo the lead. Okay. Bro, are they gonna know what to do? Okay, okay. Let's try to get us some credit here. They couldn't do it with energy acceleration, but maybe they know what to do with this. 50. Okay. So, realistically, in my head, you just evolve the Lucario in the front because you can just do the damage. In this situation. Okay, Cape Sudowoodo. I mean, that's all good. Okay, second Cape. And then you do the one in the front. Okay. Okay, works for me. I will accept. Yeah, this is definitely easy win, right? Like, this is basically a competitive Lucario deck as it is. Yeah, there's really not much else. Even if you were playing this with Rampardos, right? Like, you would switch a few cards out, but otherwise... Okay, there's Mega Lucario chilling. Oh, they are going to put Mega Lucario out. Okay. No, Mega. EX Lucario out. Alternate. And yeah, we just knock everything back with this one. We're good. It is interesting, though. Like, I would have probably put the energy on that Shadow. This is just Sabrina win, right? Oh, never mind. It was just a win anyways. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. See, that would have been bad. That on the ladder, that would have been a showboating, but yikes. Didn't even recognize it. Didn't even recognize it. All right, so two pretty easy wins there. We still didn't do 100 damage in one shot. What are we doing? Okay. So, up against a Giratina deck. We could make a dark deck. I don't think we need to, though. You know what? Let's use Venusaur Light. Let's see how that works. Okay. So, Venusaur Light is going to be a Manaphy lead, ideal, into a lot of healing ability. Perfect. We're going second, so I'm actually gonna just hold off. What is this? Oh, it's Zam. Okay. Actually, having one of each of the and Giratina in this? Okay. Alright, let's see if we can do some wild stuff with this. Okay, so Bidoof, Jigglypuff, Manaphy. Oh, I didn't Professor's Research. It's okay, though. I don't think we're gonna get punished against the AI for not using Research right away. So this thing does get online pretty fast, though. That is one interesting part about it. Okay, Bibarel. Another Manaphy. I'm gonna want to get the energy onto this. An Oceanic Gift again. Okay. So regardless of what Jigglypuff shows up, or Wigglytuff shows up, this is pretty much good for Wigglytuff. Okay. Okay, so here I get the healing one up. Perfect. So now let's do some combination of this. and this. And then hard switch out to this. And now we're in a pretty good spot, right? We should be able to heal a lot of healing this turn, right? Because we're gonna have Irida, plus we're gonna have the new Wigglytuff. And they were too scared. Oh, wait. They were good here. They were too scared to put out the other one. Another Jigglypuff. I don't even think I need to put energy on anything, really. It's sort of like Alakazam's a problem, right? So if Alakazam's gonna just be that way, I'm just gonna put it on Bibarel. Then I can get a free retreat cost out of it potentially down the road. So Carefree Press, knock out this second Mr. Mime, get our second point. If Alakazam comes in, it's only attacking Wigglytuff and Bibarel, and it's not attacking Manaphy. And yeah, this is 130, that's okay. I actually think I heal 30, 50... Oh, never mind. You're just scared, bro. Scared. Get out of here. Okay, Leaf. All right, well, that's also fine. At this point, it doesn't really matter, though. The Carefree Press. Knock it out. And there we go. So this is the one that concerns me, though, right? Because if they don't think that Manaphy's the proper lead, this whole deck doesn't function with AI. Yep. Lucario. We'll mess around with this one. We'll mess around with the Hello Darkness. We'll see how it goes. This is one that I think this is probably not the optimal version of it, but I do think this is a fun version of it. I want to try to make Mewtwo great again. That's what we want to do. So Baby Giratina lead is perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know, I could use a little bit of better start. Could use a little bit of a better start versus this. A research here would go a long way. Okay, there's EX. So this is what I think the game plan is here on this one. You put the 1 energy on this Giratina to start. You put the Rocky Helmet on as well, just to kind of punish anything that wants to attack. Now this is a free retreat cost, and this is where you would be looking for Dawn. Because then you could switch this with this in a couple turns. And this works on turn 1 or turn 2. Like, either way, it's fine. Okay, there's the EX Lucario. Am I gonna have the... Am I gonna get damaged fast enough on this Sabrina? I don't think I need Sabrina yet. I think I just do this. And I bellow again. And if I pull up on a Dawn, even if I don't get Dawn at this point, it doesn't even really matter. Both of these Pokemon struggle. Okay, Baniri is not something that I'm willing to lose HP over, though. I will say that. Okay, there's a Mewtwo. And now I can start slow building a Mewtwo. Because if I'm not attacking, I'm doing this to get my 4th energy. Okay. So... see, here's the thing that I don't like about this, though. They're now going to switch and be able to knock that out. I now let's do this. I can put a cape on this Giratina, try to make it as much of the Great Wall of China as you can. The Dawn I can use with Mewtwo, though. Okay, this knocks this out. A little bit of an overkill for sure, but it is what it is. Yeah, put the Flamingo. Honestly, I think the better play is no matter what they go out into, that I Sabrina here. And if you go to Lucario, I just win. And either way, Machamp is a much bigger threat. And they just concede the game. Okay. Ciao. Bye-bye. Alright, so Lucario EX goes down. Giratina. So this actually worked out. I don't know if it worked out amazing, but like the Giratina that switches out has the 1 energy for the Dawns, right? So I think it can work. You give yourself 2 kind of Pokemon that have an ability to KO things. I think probably they have to do on purpose. I know exactly, right? Yeah, I can't even really explain that one, honestly. But, let me try an auto battle with this and see. I don't think they're going to be able to know, like, Giratina, the baby one, you know, switch it out after 1 energy and Dawn. Like, I don't think they're going to be able to do that. But I do think that there's some level of interest in... Okay, we'll see what Mew can do. Mew's actually an interesting spot too, because there's baby Giratina. I don't think it's gonna know what to do, honestly. I really don't. Okay, there's the Mewtwo. Lab. Okay, that's fine. Apes the Mew. What's up, kiddo? Look at this. It's the middle of March, and she brings up Santa. Alright. Alright, so this... now is, I guess, when you would want to be seeing... Giratina EX comes out. You're not going to use your ability. So now you're just Psy-shotting for 40. Which is a 2-shot, which is perfectly fine for this particular game. The 1 retreat cost is also perfectly fine when you're looking at it just from the perspective of Mew EXing to switch out. So the only thing is now, though, you're not in a position to bellow. But here Sabrina looks really good. And you opt not to attack. What? Okay, so chooses not to attack altogether instead of just switching, doing anything. Like, what is this? Then leaps to do 50 with Mewtwo? Okay. Yeah, it definitely doesn't know what to do. Because now you're switching back out again to do 30 to this. Which is fine, I guess. Rocky. Okay. And now it's trying to get up to a side drive, right? Is what it's trying to do. So that it can knock out Lucario next turn. Okay, so it actually kind of knew what to do, sort of. Sort of. And I didn't want to give up a point from Lopunny, but at the same time, like... Huh? And then it side drives anyways to lose a 2 energy. That's not what you want to be doing. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. You have the Dawn in hand, so like you get up to 4, but I guess it's kind of like you could lull them into a security of that. I don't know why the AI needs to lull the other AI into... Whoa. Yeah, you don't really need to lull the other AI into a sense of going into that, but I mean, I guess it's a human, maybe. Oh, never mind, it just doesn't know what to do at all. Never mind. It had a win there. Dawn is in hand. If they just would have put the energy onto it and side drived, it was over. And instead, you're in this now super awkward position where Giratina is now picking up your KO, I guess. Mew is picking up your KO, I guess. Thinking. Okay, thinking Giratina. It thought about it real hard. It thought about it real hard. It now goes for Dawn. Okay. Okay. Puts out Mewtwo. There we go. There we go. It figured it out, but it didn't have to give up 2 points at all. It could have just won it. But it's okay. It's okay. It is good to see how the AI thinks about things, though, because, like, you can have it help you a little bit, but, like... Alright. Next. Paldean Clodzer. Also fighting. So, is there a deck we haven't used yet? No, we've used all of them. So, Lucario deck it is. This one is gonna probably rock out with Grafaiai and Clodzer, right? Like, that's gotta be what they go for. We get a Riolu, we get a Hitmonlee, Riolu. We got the trifecta in this one. Stick them all out, Joe. Lick a tongue lead. Okay. So we're gonna keep the Sudowoodo in case the Clodsire comes out. And then we'll chill with the 1 retreat cost Hitmonlee in the front. Let's Pokeball first. Then let's research. Red's good if the Clodsire comes out. And I can probably just sit on the Riolu, right? Because there's not going to be a situation where I'm going to hit both Riolus at once. Or both Lucarios in the same turn anymore, right? I get one, then I can say, okay, I need the second one out. Or I save it for Marshadow. The thing is, because you're running 3 Lucarios in this build, though, is that, like, you don't actually need the Hitmonlee to be, like, your extra attacker anymore. Whoa. Put this one out. I guess just get that ready. Attack 50, bye-bye. I want to save the slot in case I need a Marshadow, but I don't think I'm going to need one. Puts it out to X speed. And this does what? Just 20 to the front? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it confuses you. Oh, confusion works with poison. Okay. I don't really want to deal with confusion, honestly. So there's no real reason. I guess we just attack. We just kick. And if we do nothing, that's fine. So now for Lucario, you're gonna come out and do 80 next turn, knock this out. Oh wait, you're weak to grass, actually. So that's not actually true. There's a Paldean Wooper. So this would be where I would really appreciate. Something else, but it's okay. Pick up a cape. Do 60 here, that's fine. I am going to be willing to switch you out, though, if you do get confused. Okay, there's that. Poison. Okay, no poison. Hard switches. Does confuse. I do have the leaf as well, so I guess I don't have to... Okay, there's the second Lucario. So I'm actually gonna I'm gonna leave. I'm going to leave out here. And then jab for 40. And if I need to switch out again, this Riolu is a 1 retreat cost. I can go back to Lucario, pick up a KO. Okay. Perfect. Do this. I think I just do this. And Ape works for me. Ape works for me. And then I think knock out a Spirit Tomb. In this situation, I'm not poisoned, so they need a coin flip heads onto that, but then I can go out to Sudowoodo. And I have red in hand too to do a ton of damage. Yep, fine. Okay. And realistically, low-key, it doesn't even matter because I can just Cyrus and get this last Spirit Tube out of here. So this does pick up a KO and does knock it out. Okay, so we're good there. Bit of a closer match than I actually thought it was going to be. But we get options for it, so it's all good. We had 2 ways to win, basically, so it's all good. 100 more damage is fine. The 5... Hey, are we, like, at enough yet? Oh, Pikaton. Are we here yet? Are we good? 96. 96. We're close. We're so close. Alright, couple more. Couple more. The solo grind continues. Pikaton. You're weak to fire. Double Zard. Go. Okay. Yeah, only one gonna go for this one. So the Heatrit. We're going second. Do this. Okay. Rocky Helmet. Love it. Research. Pokeball, Siren. Pokeball. Give me another Heatran. That, I suppose, works for me. And then I can put this one up. And then if you choose to attack me, I do a ton of damage. I don't think they'll even try to attack me, though, with a Rocky Helmet now, though, but... Never mind! Look at you! Setting me up. Appreciate you. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. Okay, so now we're good here. Good here. Yep, get this Kangaskhan out of deck. Get this going. Get this Raging Mad Strike out of here. Let's get you gone. And now at this point, like, I have damage on me, and you're just not in a position here. Like, I KO you next turn. I think even if you evolve, I KO you. Ooh, there's a Vervoom. Vervaroom. Oh my... Struggling. Okay, get the second Baneri out of here, I guess. Whatever. Do I even need Charizard? I don't even think I do. Get you gone. They are blocking me, though, because I'm supposed to get points for knocking things out with fire types, and they're just going all normal types right now. Okay, so they're just doing nothing. They're doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. $20 chip, and we'll get our 1 KO off of this. Never got an evolution either, so I guess it is what it is. Raging Mad Strike and get the third knockout. Bye-bye. So, 5 more points. Okay. 5. I think 110. Oh, there's a Bibarel deck. Hold up. Auto do this. Get my point. I think the Lucario deck, they can handle running it on their own. Until they prove me wrong. Actually, Cyclozar's red. Oof. And Lucario EX off the top, too. I think they're going to probably evolve into that right away. Just seeing how they've played. There's a Pseudo-Udo. Better get that Pseudo ready. Oh. We'll see. See what they do. There's Bibarel. There's the threat. Psychic Energy as well. Seems a little... I think Water is just the better one for it, for sure. This is where I would love a top deck of the other Lucario, though. Asking shall be. Look at that. Okay. So now you knock out the other one, and there's no energy on anything anymore. So, bye-bye. See, look, they can autoplay the Lucario one. They're good. They're good. Okay, so this Bibarel is sitting duck. This Bibarel is an absolute sitting duck. I mean, I know nothing else lived, but like, for real? You can just hold that. I mean, you should have done. Should have. Okay, so there's 80 there. And yeah, that's just gone. Blown back. Chose a loss. Like, all right, cool. Communication, leaf. Don't even need to do nothing. Don't need to be fancy with it. Just get your KO. There you go. Okay. So, easy dub. Easy dub for Lucario. And this is why I think Bibarel is still going to struggle, by the way. Is because, like, I still think that Dialga Arceus is still going to be a top deck. And Lucario is still the main counter to it. So I think you're still going to see that, like, Bibarel struggles because it just can't deal with Lucario. Okay. Where am I at now? 106. I actually need one more. 110's where you get this, right? Yeah, I'm still short. I mean, I have the things to do it. Like, it's fine, but like... whatever. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. So 10 pack, what can we get? This better not be a nothing 10 pack. I'm gonna be so annoyed. Okay, Kakuna, Magmar, Palmy, Lickitung, Floatzel. Anything we don't have? That would be sick. Another goodbye. Okay. Filling the Pokédex is now my priority in this. Please. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yes, Karada. Okay. So, absolutely nothing out of that 10 pack that we needed. Little unfortunate. But it does put me in a position. We have 670, right? 670. If I really wanted to, we could buy the second Pikachu so we actually have two Pikachus. I think in decks where you're playing Pikachu, you're going to want two of them. We at least have two now. If I do that. We also have none of this guy. Oh, wait. We have 11 of this guy. My bad. We have none of this guy. And I don't know that this card's particularly good. Alright. If this Pokemon is not in the active slot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 20 damage to the attacking Pokemon. So a stage 2 version of... Yeah, that's awful, actually. A stage 2 version of Druddigon that attacks for 70 for 2. I mean, I guess it attacks decently okay early, but like... Oh, also apparently it's a full art. Okay, so maybe not worth. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, this thing. Also apparently has... Oh, it's the rainbow one as well. Okay, so it's that's what it is. Do I want to commit, though? 1,000 points? Here's the thing that always bothers me about it, right? Is you get into the situation, and then you realize that at the end of the day, that's scary as hell. Wigglytuff. Still hate it. At the end of the day, like, I like collecting the full art trainers more than anything else. And so, like, by the time that I actually get to, like, 1,250 or whatever, like, I always just want, those cards instead. The interesting part about this, though, is that I actually only would probably want one of each of these because I don't think any of them are, like, 2-ofs in decks at the moment, which is interesting. So, like, I'm not as incentivized. 1,000 to have the shiny versions, but the regular version is like literally like 35. Are you for real? Yo, 2,500 gold Pokeball. That's kind of legit though. That's kind of legit. But everything else though to me is just kind of like, what are we doing? Like, you're gonna spend that much more? It's 500 for Beedrill EX, but it's 1,350? Pachirisu is a basic. Pachirisu's 70 versus 1,000. That's crazy. That's the most expensive cosmetic I think I've seen in this game. And, like, that's saying something because, like, Pocket's actually a fairly expensive cosmetic game, right? Like, in comparison to other card games, like, go into the shop right now and try to buy something. Like, it is expensive. It's a hard get. Like, to be someone who has the full arts of everything, right? Like, you absolutely need to spend money. Like, there's no way you can't because, like, even going back to the old sets, right? Like, I'm still trying to get the stuff from Genetic Apex, right? Like, I have one copy of most of them, but I don't have 2 copies of all of them. But when you go into the offering rate, it's like 100%, right? Of, like, getting, like, these normal ones. And there's a lot of them, don't get me wrong, right? And then it's like 0.04%, that's fine, right? 2% chance of getting your Charizard EX. Or 0.2% chance. So, like, realistically, in every 200 packs, you're gonna get one of these Charizard EX cards. And then, in this one, it's 0.5 for these full arts, which this is not as impactful, but this is what everyone's kind of searching for, right? The Erica, the Blame, the Sabrina, right? Out of this, at a 0.5, like, you're opening up so many packs. Like, basically, it's almost 1,000, right? 1,000 packs is kind of the rate you're looking at for one full art. Like, that's a really expensive cosmetic, right? Like, 1,000 packs, if you were to do the math on it. 60 gets you... Hold up. 60 gets you, I'm, like, losing my train of thought. Hold up a minute. 60 here. Right? Purchase this. How much do you need? So you have to spend at least $27.99 Canadian. Okay? To get enough packs to open up 1. To open up 2. Right? So to get 2, that gets you 2 10 packs. That gets you 20. So if you're doing 27... Yeah. So, doing the math, right? That's now $27.99 times... That gets you 2, right? So, 2 times... Like, what did we say? Like 1,000? It's like 500. So So you have to spend nearly $3,000, just under, like, with the odds that they currently have given you, right? Now, like, it hasn't really worked out that way. Like, I've definitely not spent that much money, but I've also been purchasing them in here for every little bit too, right? But if you were trying to just cold open the packs and get them, you'd be looking at almost $3,000 for the cosmetic of getting that, right? There's 8 of them too, and you'd want 2 copies. That's 16. Like, it's actually insane. Now, obviously, like, you know, you open up the 5 pack points for every one. So, like, you go 5 times the 1,000. Like, you would have, for every 1,000 of them, you could purchase 2 of those full art trainers. So, like, you know, like, you're already, like, in this weird situation where, like, there's no way you aren't spending $3,000. And that $3,000 buys you 6. Which is crazy, because that only buys you 6, right? And when you look at it, like, I got fairly lucky because I got a God pack, and it had, I got a God pack in Genetic Apex, and I got a God pack in, Mythical Island. And I got 2 full art blues, out of that first one. I got the 2 full art blues I got out of the Mythical Island one, and then the God pack for Genetic Apex I got, I think it was Lieutenant Surge. So, like, basically, other than that, everything else, it's really just been me purchasing it when I get the opportunity to. And, like, you can see, like, I've gotten fairly lucky with it. But overall, like, it just isn't really worth it. And the math might be a little bit off on that, like, for sure. But, like, just off of straight odds of pulling it and not even spending pack points, you'd have no shot. And, like, Pocket's already doing well financially, right? Like, Pokemon's one of the most richest companies to begin with. But it is interesting to see that, like, that's sort of kind of the dynamic of it. Like, I mean, as far as the full art trainers, search trainers, and then you have to do, like, I think it's like, it's this rarity, right? Yeah. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right? So, like, I have 18 of them. And I've also been playing for 6 months, right? Like, and I have the premium, so I get 2 extra booster packs every day. So, like, that does add up. But I've purchased probably more than half of them to get them, right? Like, I got a God pack that got me 2 blues and 1. Like I said, and then I got the Lieutenant Surge off of that. And obviously, like, you win at Genetic Apex for a while because of the fact that there was 3 packs to open, right? It was new at the time, right? So, like, I think I've definitely dropped, I mean, I've always dropped 100 every time a pack comes out, because it's, like, for my channel and everything like that. But, like, I don't drop more than the 1 dose of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go after it every time. Like, I don't go and be like, I'm gonna drop another 200 in 2 days. Like, that's not something I'm gonna do. So I've got lucky with it and got that many, but, like, I don't know how people are, like, sitting here with, like, the full line of, like, full arts and everything they have. Like, to me, that's crazy, you know? But yeah. Yeah, I think as far as the decks goes, there's a couple, like, interesting things that we showed here. I might make videos on some of them, probably after I fine-tune them a little bit, but I also like having all the cards before I make the decks, just so I have the free reign of things. But if I need something, I'll probably just buy it from that. But yeah, so good first starting things anyways. I think the Giratina one, like I said, the actual thing that I think better option would be to like drop this, drop this, drop this, drop the ugly Giratina, and then you can sort of kind of be like, what I actually think the correct play is going to be is not this necessarily, like remove the baby Giratina out of this one. And then I think that the optimal play is going to actually be something along the lines of like Druddigon, because Druddigon doesn't care about anything really. Druddigon just does not need to worry about it. You don't even really need the communication, but I would keep one in anyways, possibly. You could actually go double Rocky Helmet and just really annoy your opponent with that, but like, if you dropped all of this, for example, right? And then do something like that, I think this would be pretty solid. You do need 2 more Pokemon in here, or 2 more cards in here. As far as the cards go, they're definitely trainers. They're not, things. You could put an Iono if you needed to, but I don't think you need to. The other option would just be healing to kind of counteract your recoil damage. And that would be like an easy one that you could do. You have a Sabrina, so you wouldn't have to play Sabrina because you could play Cyrus. And actually, that's a double Cyrus deck for sure. That actually makes no sense here. So drop a potion. And that would probably be what you're rocking out. Something along those lines. And I think that would be pretty solid. This one, though, you would probably only run Psychic Energy, though. Oh, I don't need a potion there. But yeah, you could drop something like that. And then this could be like, okay. Yeah. Like your Druddigon, like the thing is, even if Giratina ends up being your lead, you can Bellow off the first turn of energy, still get your Psychic Energy turn 2, Bellow again, and then turn 3 of attacking, you could do that. If you're not comfortable doing that, you can leave, switch out. And then you can just slow build up a Greninja in the back the entire game, right? And then Greninja is doing that chip damage for you, because Giratina doesn't KO things on its own. You don't really need Rocky Helmet in this one because Druddigon does it on its own. And then that's sort of kind of the vision. Cyrus is because you do have the Greninjas, you do have the Rocky Helmet kind of start with Druddigon. So I think that actually is the best way to be playing this Giratina card right now, but obviously there could be innovations in there. I'm actually curious to see if people would actually put the water energy in here as well to try to activate Greninja as a secondary attacker, and then switch your potion with Irida, because then that would give you healing, and then you could stick a water energy on each one of these Pokemon and just heal like 120 damage, right, if you needed to. So those are all things, right? You could drop the communication if it wasn't really that necessary for you. Different things like that. So anyways, what I think we're gonna do though, because I've been streaming for about 3 hours now, so 3.5 actually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap the stream right here. Thanks everyone for popping in. I know it's a little bit different time than I usually stream, so I appreciate everyone who was able to kind of pop in, even if it's just for a moment. But yeah. So make sure to like, subscribe. Save that. That was actually a decent little deck there. But yeah, what we're gonna do is wrap up today's stream. So thanks everyone for watching. Click the like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and want more TCG Pocket. We do upload TCG Pocket, you know, 3 times a week usually. And then we also do chess lock as well. So, yeah, of course. Thank you for popping out. So, yeah, we're gonna wrap the stream right here. So I'll see you guys next.